3D printing is one of the most exciting technologies that's on the market. It's so disruptive. It has the potential to change the way we create, consume and recycle everyday products. So we wanted to create a very immersive installation that's engaging people with 3D printing, just to give people the opportunity to experience the technology, because a lot of people have heard about it, but not many people have seen a 3D printer in action. We've been researching 3D printing for quite some time, and we sat together with 3DFI, who specialize in emerging technologies.
The whole experience was designed to be quite immersive. They walked inside a sculpture and then they stepped into the scanner. We were spinning the connector around them so they were static. We then took the data into the computers and took them out into 3D printers and printed them out as little mini figures.
What we sought to do with the scanning rig actually was just a demonstration of proof of concept as to how you could take a typical Xbox Kinect sensor and use some open source NI drivers and another piece of software written by Nicholas Burris called Scanect, taking advantage of those drivers to enable us to extract the depth field data and RGB data and then create a tessellated mesh as an STL model of the person standing on the scanner.
We got together with an amazing artist, Emilia Talise, and brainstormed ideas about how the whole installation should look like.
As soon as I was asked to create a sculpture around a machine that makes people, I thought of women, because they are the quintessential creators of life. But also, the idea of technology is usually associated with something very angular, very masculine. And I wanted to have something completely the opposite of that, so something very curvy, voluptuous, and also underline the strength of women. This is the model that I created for a maquette for the Break the Mould installation. So the idea is that you could go inside the belly and be recreated and have the experience of going back to the womb. It's something that nobody of us can ever experience again.
We've also worked with Nikki Ganson, who's an amazing willow artist. She's a willow wizard. She managed to create this huge sculpture within no time.
We didn't really know what the response was going to be, but it was pretty overwhelming. I mean, the public came to this, I think, with their own ideas, their own postures, their own props, and it was something they could really interact with. And there was a lot of comments about it being like magic, or it's like Star Trek. People, as well as bringing along props, they've also brought along other objects to see if we can scan them and what results we can get with that, which has been quite affirming for our future directions, which we kind of already intended to be looking into high-resolution desktop scanning and applying different methodologies to this technology, and from here on we're going to be experimenting on it.
It's been a great experience. I've never worked with 3D printing before, so it was a really great, interesting medium to work with and work around in a way. I really liked the idea of it being a really good contemporary medium that can be used within a contemporary art practice rather than just as a gimmick.
We wanted to give people the opportunity to take part in the 3D printing revolution because it's so exciting.